He speak to your people. Name of Son Yahushua Mashiach. Name we pray. Hallelujah. All right, y'all. So you will find us in 1 Samuel chapter 15, when Saul messed up and disobeyed Elohim. Elohim told Samuel to tell Saul to go to the city of the Amalekites and destroy all the Amalekites, what they did to Israel, leave none spared. And so Saul went there and killed all the Amalekites and the animals with an edge of the sword. And this is when Saul messed up. Samuel tells Saul to leave none spared, but Saul left the king, Agag, spared. He left him alive, and he left the great of the sheep and oxen alive. That is when Saul messed up. He disobeyed all his commandments and his words. And Saul killed all the others, Amalekites, and he went back home or wherever he came from. And Elohim was mad at Saul because Saul disobeyed him. Elohim was mad at him and he left him alone. He didn't have mercy on him. But Samuel was crying all night to Elohim to please have mercy on him, to have mercy on him. Elohim ignored Samuel's prayer because Elohim gave Saul all mercy, but Saul keep disobeying, keep disobeying, keep disobeying. So Elohim left Saul alone. He left him alone. And Elohim rejected Saul from being the king of Israel, or otherwise saying that Saul is not the king of Israel anymore. And Elohim rent Saul from Israel, or another way of saying that he reps Saul Israel. They are apart together. They are apart. And they had a new king, but I will get to that later. But it was time for Agag's death to come. So what Elohim said going to be done is going to be done. So Samuel killed Agag with an edge of the sword, and he sliced Agag into pieces, and Agag was no more. He was dead. But Israel had a new king, and the king name was King David. I teach this before too. When David killed Goliath, he wasn't scared of Goliath. He had faith in Elohim. So he believed that he could kill Goliath. Goliath was a big giant. I don't know how big he was, but all I know that he was a big giant. But David wasn't scared. He still killed him. So that's how Elohim wanted us to do too. Elohim wants to be like King David, be fearless like him, have faith in Elohim, have faith in Yahusha, believe in them and pray to them. And not only you have to pray to them or believe them, the most important part that you need to have faith in them. So that's how we will be like King David. We do not want to be like Saul. We do not want to keep disobey all his commandments, or we would end up in a bad situation. We want to be good. We want to be like King David. So you artists will pray to Elohim, have believe in him, and have faith in him. And that's why I'm going to end it right there. Rise up among us, Elohim. Let your enemies scatter. Let those who hate thee, and let them flee before thee. Your son, Yahashua Mashiach, name we pray. Hallelujah.